the DJI app. So this is the unboxing video of the white DJI Spark. Yes, Leia, I see you. So, first things first. Is unwrapping the packaging. There you have it. Next, you got to open the box. And now that you have everything out for your drone, the right way, so DJI facing up, and in there you'll have an extra set of propellers, your DJI drone with everything covered up, and it'll have the sensors covered, the camera covered. Your battery will be connected. If you need to know the Wi-Fi password, it is right here, as well as the Wi-Fi security, or the name basically. And obviously you'll have this backing that you'll need to take off as well. The one interesting thing about this drone is not only does it have the 4 propellers, but the 4 propellers are actually coated. So you have your 2 black propellers and your 2 white ringed propellers. And if you look right here, you can actually see the white around the end of it to let you know that is supposed to be a white propeller. And obviously they can stay closed like this because as soon as they turn on, they will open up. Right now though, we're going to take them off. So you're going to push down and twist in the direction to take them off, and then gently, I'm just going to set them in the box. All your propellers taken off, or your props, whatever you want to call them. If you want to get fancy and call them props, go right ahead. I'm not going to argue with you. Next, you're going to need to unload the contents of this box. I'm going to put this on the charger about an hour. Should be good. And we will come back to this video when that happens. Okay, so we are back at it with our amazing, wonderful DJI drone. I just got done charging it. Been on the charger for quite some time, and if you ever want to check the battery, you just click that once. There we go, full charge. Okay, now in order to turn the unit on, I'm going to click it once and then hold it down, and it will go through its turn on phase, so to say, and you'll have your flashing lights. I'm going to show you guys how this is done. So first things first, once we go to the DJI app, you'll kind of see this, and we're going to have to click start, or what? We're going to click I accept, and then we can click start. So DJI would like to access photos and locations, select all. I'm totally okay with that. Yup. Phone number, email address, all that fun stuff, and we will sign in. Okay, so we're going to enter our device. So right now it shows that we are disconnected, but we will get connected up in a second. So, need help connecting? Yes, I do. So I'm going to go to the aircraft Wi-Fi settings. So what I'm going to actually do, so within all this, I'm going to have to come out of here and go to my Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi settings, I can't connect to my actual Wi-Fi, I got to connect to my Spark Wi-Fi. If you need to know your Spark Wi-Fi password, it is right here on your box. So if you can see that right there, that is where your Spark Wi-Fi password is. I'm going to join that Wi-Fi. Now remember, I have the props off right now, simply so that way I can get everything done to calibrate this. Okay. If you want to, you can change the aircraft Wi-Fi name. I don't really care. New firmware. We're going to update that right now. So that's the Precise Fly Safe database update. I said I can't fly when it's doing this. That's why those red lights show up. It's showing you you're not allowed to fly. Don't even bother. So we're in the process of updating. When you're downloading firmware, you want to make sure that your phone and your drone are 50% or more charged. I'm kind of pushing it at 57% with my phone, but drone's fully charged. I'm hoping this works. So now once you see this little folder sending you, or sending your drone, it's going to fly right to it, apparently, over the Wi-Fi. So basically once you see that, your drone's going to start talking to you and saying thank you, thank you, thank you. And you'll know that your drone is getting the information. Also, these lights went from that red in the back to this yellowish color. That's also an indication that you're good to go. So it's kind of running through the firmware update, figuring it all out, letting you know, okay, cool, we're almost ready for takeoff, but I need this firmware update first. Once your update's complete, you can go ahead and click Start Flight. Aircraft must be activated the first time it's connected to the DJI Go. This also activates the 1-year warranty. Next. Awesome. Cool. Wonderful. By activating your aircraft, you agree to the DJI, blah, blah, blah. Wonderful. Aircraft name. Obviously, we're going to go with Flying Rev. Imperial, miles per hour, you know. We're not going to do the beginner mode. It screws things up. Advanced gesture will be enabled. So please use gesture control and windlass open areas. Of course, make sure your fingers are under and away from the propellers, obviously. Continue. We're going to go with mode 2. And we're going to activate. So it's going to sync up to the server, make sure that everything's all cool, copacetic, blah, blah, blah. And you can click activate and you're good to go. It will connect to the server and you'll be ready to fly. Obviously, you need to register your drone. DJI Spark I need to check on. I'm not quite sure if I need to register it because it is so small. There's a weight limit to them, but I'm pretty sure that it goes above that weight limit. DJI Care, refresh, keep flying. Express replacement, water damage coverage, free 2-way shipping, awesome. Get DJI Care, refresh now. Cool. Skip. We're going to click Start Flight. So now you can kind of see what it is seeing. The compass is calibrated, the firmware is normal, and we're good to go. So there's no SD card in this one yet, but I'm going to put a 32 gigabyte SD card in it. You can't fly if you don't have props on. You can put your props back on. I didn't need to calibrate. I saw in a video that you would need to. So I just took them off to be on the safe side. That one's good. Whenever I put them on, I always face them towards the center, just to check them, make sure they're on proper, and kind of go from there. It's kind of like that pre-flight check that you do just to be certain. So to put them on, you just push them down and turn them until they click. And then, like I said, I turn them back into the middle.